Hey y'all, what's up? Big Wooly here, and welcome back to episode 34 of our FTB Skies Expert Let's Play. So in today's episode, we are going to work on our next tier Crusher Spirit, summoning an Afrit. I would really, as you can see by what I'm searching over here, love to summon a second Afrit and trap him and have Drigmees farm the essence, but I haven't yet gotten a Drigme, so we will see if we can figure out where to get ourselves a Drigme from, and then see how far we get. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so I actually prepared things. This is for automating, hopefully, our new tier of Crusher. Then this is the stuff for summoning everything. These are something I made in between episodes that I want to show you guys. They are a mob imprisonment tool from Industrial Foregoing. Since we have those gas tiers, now they're coming in automated, but we had them before we had our space mesh. We could have made these sooner. I just hadn't necessarily had a need for them, but now we do, because one of these requires the sacrifice of a cow, and so I've got us a couple cows stored in mob imprisonment tools for when we get to that one. So we have to do these in a certain order. We have to do Abra's open conjure, where we sacrifice the cow to get our Afrit summoned that we can then kill to get the Afrit essence. Then we can use that Afrit essence to make our red chalk. So let's just grab out all the books and rituals and stuff. And to save us a little on-camera time, I actually drew up this first tier of the ritual. Just took some Wither Skelly skulls, which I got those from trading the piglin in the piglin trader, and then the skulls have come from our farm, and then everything else you have seen. So for the first one, summoning the Afrit, it is nether quartz flint, gunpowder, and netherrack. And then we put in both of these are Afrits, doesn't matter which one. And that should summon our unbound Afrit. Now, I think to speed this up, I think the temporal pouch works. And now, oh, it's waiting on us to sacrifice the cow. Hold on. Oh, here he is. I don't have on my armor. This is bad. I didn't think this through. Oh no! Ah! I should put on my armor. That is very, very important. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now you guys have watched me die. Let's kill his blaze first because he's right here. Where is the Afrit? Don't tell me he's gone. Where did he go? Where did the Afrit go? Oh no! Do I have to summon him again? Well dang! That sort of sucks. I wonder, did the blazes kill him? What the heck? It was dumb of me to not have my armor on, that's for sure. Okay. Or it did need speeding up. God, he's got a lot of hit points. Yeah, he's dead. And he gave us 5 essence. Heck yeah. Hey, you're killing my Crusher guy. That is not cool, man. Goodbye, blaze rods. Now, we need one more book, but we got to make our red chalk first. So, uses on this thingamajiggy. Now we just need our impure white chalk, and then we need this with this and a blaze powder. And then we toss this chalk into the spirit fire to get our red chalk. Ta-da! I guess technically we could go all the way to the top tier one. Like, there's no reason we can't. We have everything. So let's change of plans. Give me a moment. I will get all of the things together, and instead of summoning the Afrit Crusher, we're going to summon the top tier, Menril Crusher. All right, so here we have it, y'all. This ritual is huge. We are going to need a spot that has more room for us to work in than what we currently are dealing with. It'll work for now. So this is going to get us a new crusher guy, and then we're going to try to set him up somewhere else and be a little more automated with how we utilize him. I have some ideas and some things I put together to try and make that happen. Here is the ritual, and can we speed you up? Maybe that was a little too much time, but I got plenty of time in here. Here we go. Oh my God, you are huge. Will you go in here? Yes, you will. Nice. Okay, you have served us well, little guy, but your time has come. So, I don't know which is worse, me murdering you or stuffing you in a chest. For now, in the chest you go. Alright, so the plan is going to be to use an advanced item collector, because then I can filter what it picks up and what it doesn't. And we're going to set him up somewhere where I can extract from one of the storage lecterns. I think there might be enough room downstairs here. By the storage lectern, there's really not a whole lot over here, especially since we moved our infuser setup out of here. There's plenty of room here for us to get this guy penned in and then use a setup like you do for your mana generation in Botania, where you drop your coal for your flowers. We're going to try to use something just like that. Now, I've got everything in there. Don't get distracted, woolly chest. So I'm going to go get all those pieces, and I will meet you guys back here. All right, you guys. So if you are tired of hearing the generator noise in your world, there are two to muffle. It is the scuba mechanism sound. Right there is the main culprit for your god-awful noise from these machines. And if we muffle it, it goes away. It is very high-pitched, probably not good for your hearing to be listening to something like that the whole time. So I have muted that because it was bugging me. And things are much more peaceful. I can tolerate, you know, belts whirring and sifters sifting and all that. But man, that generator was something. All right, y'all. So got him taken care of here. So his hitbox and the ethereal glass did not play well. I could trap him and then just push him straight through it. So maybe he counts as a player. Not real sure. We surrounded him with cobblestone instead. I know it's ugly, but it will serve the purpose. He is huge. Like, his hitbox is massive. So we really can't get him any smaller than about that. The rest of this, you can't push him anywhere where you can wedge him in any way. His hitbox impedes that. I mean, I would really like to put a block there, but I mean, I've got him as far forward as he'll go, and we can't get one there. Maybe with a piston and stuff, we could move him around, but as long as he's pretty well contained, we should be good. So now for the setup on how we're going to feed him the ores. I've got a pressure plate right down there, little piece of redstone into a redstone link. I set it with a cobble on the red. You just right click whatever. You can give it a frequency with two different differentiations. And then when you place your receiving end, you just need to wrench the antenna and it will put a little white ring, which is actually hidden inside that chest, but that makes that the receiver. So, and it's set on the same channel with cobblestone in the red. So what'll happen is if we grab out some ores, what'll happen is we'll stick it in this chest up here, which this will eventually get automated, and we will route things from our sifter straight into here. Now that's going to drop. It should drop. Oh, we forgot a step. It was dropping them, as you can see, but the item collector is immediately picking them up. So we're going to set it to blacklist and tell it not to pick up the raw silver. Now we can grab our raw silver back out of here. And you'll notice that he's going to suck up a bunch of them until his buffer is full of the ore. So as you can see, when it cycles on, it actually will stop that hopper from dropping, but he is so fast that it's going to take him a minute to get his buffer full. But, you know, he'll continue to process through all of it. So there we have it. He spits them out. Item collector picks them up. We'll blacklist all the ores. When we run out of ones in here, we could put another item collector on top. You know, we got a few faces of things that we can put item collectors on for. And this guy is just going to sit here and chew up our stuff and spit us out the chewed up, duplicated materials. So I hope that guy gives you guys some ideas. Once we get to 82, I will just put an export bus like right on top of that hopper and have it drop them straight from our storage. We can probably pipe into this from this storage lectern right here, which is why we put it close. Using a logistical sorter and some pipes, we should be able to just filter out only the ores and have it send them up to our crusher. We might even, in order to keep up with all the resource gen, need a couple of these guys just sitting down here chomping on ores so that we get all of our stuff duplicated up. Let's go ahead and set the rest of the ores that we get from our sifting process so that he can be prepared when we start exporting all of them over to here. And then what we can do is, I think we will set up some furnaces to automatically smelt all of the materials that he is grinding up for us as well. So it looks like one filter is enough to take all of the raw ores that we're getting. All right, to wrap things up for the episode today, I want to make our a mechanical squeezer because we are going to need a lot of mineral resin, and I want to be able to set up a phytogenic insulator on top of it, have it spit the, trees into the machine and get our resin out. So we need to make some, what is this stuff called? Mineral glass or something. We're going to need to get that. Why did it do that? Oh, I need a redstone signal. Button, who's got the button? Oop. Used to, I thought a log gave you a whole bucket. Is that not, is it different in this pack? 800. There we go. So now we have a full bucket in there, and if we take some glass and put it in there, it's going to turn it into mineral glass. Now we should be able to make our mechanical squeezer, but we're going to need our squeezer to make our mechanical squeezer, and the button doesn't need to be there anymore. So let's see, does that get us everything? It does! Yay! All right, so I want to set up a little automated setup with a phytogenic insulator, aqueous accumulator for water. We're going to make a spot for our phytogenic insulators. They're going to go, can you guess where? The new spot where we got room to stick stuff in here. Dun, dun, dun. Look at all this room. So much space. Okay, so we're going to need some power. So let's come over here. And then we should be able to, you can get power right there. Now, I should be able to take a phytogenic insulator and stick it right on top. Then if we grab out some universal cable, get it power. Now you're gonna need water, so we need our aqueous accumulator somewhere nearby. Let's put it like, how about up here? Okay, and then we're gonna need pipe. Okay, so one more. You need to pull. And you were fine the first time, but you need to take water from the top. Auto input, top. Cool. You're gonna get a cyclic upgrade and a mineral sapling. You should now make mineral saplings, and we want you to output to the bottom. Do I get any byproducts with these? Oh, we get byproducts. Mistakes were made, mistakes were made. So now, if we put a drawer there and tell you to output to the left, auto output enabled, now we can take another mechanical pipe and we can pull out into a tank. So to filter and make sure that we're only sending logs to our squeezer, we're going to use an item transporter. I need to get down a block. Can I put some, yeah, cool, glass. Just something to stand on. And then we're going to whitelist. Actually, you are gonna whitelist logs. There we go. So that gets it to where it only pulls the logs, but as you can see, it's very effective. We already have 32, 34 buckets of mineral resin, and this will hold another 100 buckets in its buffer. So yeah, when that fills up, we're gonna have mineral resin for days. Although you do use a good bit of mineral resin making the quantum things. And so the reason we need this in here is we're gonna have to make one more setup, if you remember, to get our basic control circuits where we are processing the quantum mechanisms in the fabrication matrix multi-block. So that is why we needed this setup down here. Gets us one step closer to automating all the things we need. And with this little run right here, we should be able to set up a bunch more phytogenic insulators to grow us logs and other things we need to grow, all right here kind of in the same chain. So that was the idea. We should be able to get it set up pretty nice and neat going forward. So I think that is going to bring us to the end of today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope there were things you were able to learn from it. Oh, no, it's not the end, Wooly. Why are you doing an outro? It's not over. It's not over. And one more thing I want to show you guys. Let's pop over here. So if we pop back to our Britannia Island where we have our automated giant chompers, Sir Chomps a lot, set up over here, you'll notice I have put some furnaces in. I need to make a couple more speed cores because I made some bad choices placing them and then didn't remove the speed core and it voids it, and yeah. So we have two that don't have speed cores, but we have a problem. The fast ones are faster than these pipes can move the items. So I didn't know if you guys know this, but I want to share it with you. You can upgrade mechanism pipes of all kinds in place. If you right-click it with the alloy, you'll notice it upgrades all of those. So that's going to increase the transfer rate on it. Let's see if that's going to get us full. It's looking like it's still not fast enough to start putting them in that third slot down there. So let's go to the next tier. Let's see, are we putting things, are we getting past the second one? Nothing in here yet. Interesting. It's not pushing items into any of them. Do you need to be the ultimate tier? It's almost like it doesn't see these connected. Let's break this pipe. and grab it back out of the storage and try again to connect these. I don't understand why it's not sending them further out. Well, I don't know what to say, y'all. I changed its routing and now it just pumps to 2 different ones. And these are ultimate tier. And it just is not, it ain't fitting. It's not feeding multiple furnaces like I would think that it would, which I really don't understand. See, it's not even getting all the way over there to that first one that has a speed upgrade. It's only loading 2 of the furnaces up. I wonder if it'll do more with a logistical sorter? All right, that noise is going to get annoying. Let's mute it. There we go. Logistical sorter, muted. Now let's see, are you loading down all of the furnaces? Yes, you are. Sweet. Okay, so that is going to make the items come in way faster than this chest can handle. So let's give this stuff another place to go. Okay, so now we're piping straight into our storage, which is gonna fill up in a hurry. So we need to get some drawers made for all of this. But there we have it. So in order to get it to send to multiple of the furnace with these pipes, we had to use the logistical sorter on round robin, and we had to turn on the setting to tell it that just if it doesn't have a filter to eject it automatically. Let me get over there, I'll show you those filters. And it looks like this should be able to keep up with Sir Chomp-a-Lot's processing rate, hopefully. I don't know if that's going down or going up. It's kind of hard to tell. We need to get a few speed upgrades into these other 2 furnaces. And I think that will get us... Yeah, that should get us pretty close to being able to keep up with him with our current stuff. And we should be able to use another logistical sorter coming off another face of that and send items up here to him. So that will be good. But this gets us... Is it? Yes, so it is indeed... winning. Looks like the furnaces are winning. We are going to have all the smelted resources soon. Just send them all to him. Have him process them through these furnaces. And right now we're just using these golden power source because they're essentially free because we need all the liquid force that we're making with it, and that's a byproduct. So right now we're using that to fuel these furnaces. We'll eventually move them over to RF. And that, I think, will bring us to the end of today's episode. Hopefully, Editing Wooly can get this down to something palatable for you guys, because I fumbled my way through some of this today, including a death on camera, which I will leave in the video. But thanks for watching, and if you guys are still here, you're awesome. I love it when people watch the whole way to the end. Makes me feel like I put out something worth watching. So, we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.